to get underway. And the weather is absolutely gorgeous for today's game between the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Hi to all of you out there. I'm Brad Nessler, and helping me with the call today, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. It's still early in the season, but these two ACC teams are ready to go.
North Carolina will have to find a way to contain the ability of this kid at quarterback. It's safe to say that there might not be a better athlete on the field today, as this kid is good enough to beat the defense with his arm and his feet. Watch out, because I expect this quarterback to play extremely well today.
Let's send it down to midfield for the Coke Zero coin toss. The pregame festivities are over, and we're just about set to get this game underway. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. He's to the 10. Tackle at the 29. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. The offense will take over at the 29-yard line. From the gun. Here's an option, right side. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 29. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. And down he goes at the 43-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
And this guy's not going to burn too many guys deep, but he's definitely a good possession guy who you can rely on.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 49. One-man backfield. And he is drilled at the 41.
That's a smart play here by the quarterback. He threw it into the window the zone coverage gave him. Nice pass, and a nice job by the receiver running a slant.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Looks to him again, complete. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. They come out with a big set. Another run. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 29. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Here's the option. He tackles him for a loss. And he tried to make something big happen, Coach, and it backfired.
I know. You always try to teach your players never run backwards. I think that kid needs a talking to.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 19. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Looks to pass. What a play. The defensive lineman came down with it.
Boy, here's something you don't see every day. A big old defensive lineman grabbing a pass out of the air and intercepted. Yo!
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. and they pick up 2 yards.
It's a good run blitz by the outside linebacker there. They shut down all the holes and kept this halfback from gaining many yards.
He's on the run. Rolls to the right. Looking for the corner. Now he shows his running ability. He gets hit out of bounds at the 43. And a big gain on a quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do was run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield.
And he's taken down at the 36-yard line. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. They line up in the jumbo set. They'll bring him down at about the 33-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back.
That time, it was the sophomore corner who got in there to make the tackle.
This young man is a solid tackler, and you can't say that about many cornerbacks.
Yeah, we got an injured player on the field. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Can't find anyone open. And he might want it all here, and does. Goes to the end zone, and he's got the halfback. Touchdown. He's on a different level than everybody else, Coach.
He sure is, my friend. This kid is a real deep threat. He can stretch the defense and cause a lot of problems for the secondary.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. North Carolina to kick. And this one's away. He's to the 10. Brought down at the 29-yard line. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
Even though they messed up on their last drive, they are only down 7 points and could get back in this game right here and now.
As long as they keep their mistakes to a minimum, this will turn out to be a great finish.
This drive will start at the 29. 1st and 10. That's 4 yards on the play. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 33. They line up in the shotgun. Another run. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play. Gain of less than a yard on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 33-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. He drops back. Pressure got to him, and it's picked off. Tackle at about the 21. Another interception, and this is not what the quarterback had in mind.
Kirk, you probably know this better than anybody, but you just can't let a couple of interceptions get into your head. You got to just move on and play with confidence, right?
What are you saying? That I threw a lot of interceptions or something? But you're right. You got to bounce back and keep your composure.
They're packed in tight on the line. They go with the back, and he's got room. A pickup of about 3.
The blitz was pretty effective on that play, Coach.
Yep, they plugged up the holes well, so the back was not able to go very far.
And a new halfback checks into the game. Rolls to the left. What a play, and that is 1st and goal. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
They look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
All the big boys are on the field now as both teams have their big sets out there. He's taken down around the 4-yard line. Not a lot on that one.
Good pressure from the defense. They brought the heat. Wasn't much room for the running back to work with.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. Keeps it, and he's got a touchdown. What a touchdown. He didn't see anyone open, so he just took it in himself.
This quarterback is fearless, and the defense needs to either spy him or walk the safeties up when they've got the ball down near the goal line.
And he adds the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it. They bring him down, and they bring him down hard on that one. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
Yeah, Kirk, this game is already getting out of hand. They can't afford these turnovers.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. This team can't afford to get in much of a bigger hole before halftime. The corner made a really nice play on the ball there, Coach.
The old receiver never had a chance. That was great defense.
Single set back for you. He's tackled around the 39-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
14, Virginia Tech, nothing.
First and 10. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. There's a player shaken up on the play. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 44-yard line. High formation here. Throws it out there. It's intercepted. He lost the ball. The offense falls on it.
The intended receives on the play.
First down, 10 yards to go. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
So the offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. On the option, and he's taken down in the backfield. The offense couldn't get those linemen blocked, and they'll lose yards.
Well, here the defensive lineman did a great job at sealing up the hole at the line of scrimmage.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Gets it out to him again, and they make the stop around the 16-yard line.
If they keep this up, they're not going to see a third down all drive.
And again, it's the wide receiver who's making a play. He's definitely been a favorite target for this quarterback.
Looks over the middle, and it's picked off.
Oh, man, what a pick. This guy really has a nose for the football.
It's 1st and 10. This close to their own end zone. They look like they want to punch it out a little bit and get some better field position. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 2. They'll work from the shotgun. He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. And they push him out right around the 14-yard line. And they get out of trouble there with a huge gain on the ground.
You're exactly right. That was huge in terms of both getting chunks of yards and getting them out of their own end zone.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
Came with a good blitz from the edge here and disrupted the blocking scheme of this run.
Yeah, Kirk, the blockers weren't able to hold their blocks long enough for the back to get free. Good stop there.
Can't find anyone open. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. Well, you can't blame the O-line when it's the cornerback who gets the sack.
Yep, especially when it's a crafty veteran like this guy. He does a good job of not giving the blitz away before the snap.
You're exactly right. He's been playing one of the hardest positions in college football for a while now, and you can't do anything on offense that this man hasn't already seen.
Batted away.
How about that play, Coach?
Kirk, that's exactly how you teach a player to defend the pass. Do anything possible to disrupt the play. You don't necessarily have to make the interception to make a big play on defense.
That's very true. Now they'll have a 4th down situation.
Signals for a fair catch. The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
And they moved the ball pretty well on that last drive, but the turnover really hurt them.
We know this offense can move the ball. As long as they can avoid those types of mistakes, they should be all right.
Trying to throw a little screen. Interception. He's tackled around the 27-yard line.
It's a good play when the corner can break up a pass, but it's even better when he can bring it in for an interception.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. He might not be able to get the pass off. And he's tackled at the 22. He must not have seen anybody open on that play.
Nobody open downfield, but he's got to be careful. I like his toughness, but those kind of hits are going to take a toll on him eventually.
Sometimes it's as simple as it sounds. Good defensive call.
Kind of looked like he hesitated a little bit too much here.
You're right, Kirk. The protection was good, but they're not going to hold him out there forever.
They'll work from the shotgun. He's looking for 6. This one's intercepted. It's the junior safety. That INT puts him in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big Mo on their side.
First and 10. Ball on the 20. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They come out with 4 wide out. Drops back on 1st down. Takes a catch, and they're all over it. And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had their eyes on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
They thought they could sneak something by the defense here on 1st down, but it's not so.
The defensive backs moving in closer. Ace backfield. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. 3 yards there on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Here's the pass, broken up. Nice job there to bring up a 4th down.
Pretty good throw here by the quarterback, but he couldn't quite get it in there. That was a nice job by the defense.
He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He makes it to the 48-yard line. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And he has it on the corner. He steps out at the 47-yard line. He scrambles and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Steps out of bounds at the 30-yard line. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
The defense is in the nickel. Now he's scrambling. Now he's going to run, and watch out. And down he goes at the 16-yard line.
Quarterbacks who can run the football really change your entire defensive game plan.
Called by the offense.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 16. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he tries to buy some time. And they make the stop at the 14. Well, he didn't get much out of that scramble.
Yo, this kid needs to learn when to scramble. He's going to end up in a hospital if he keeps getting hit like that.
He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. That scramble gets them 7 yards. They'll work from the shotgun. Now he's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And really a nice run there by that quarterback.
Well, great decision by the quarterback, reading the defense, and as soon as he saw the open field, he cut it upfield and scored the touchdown.
And he adds the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Here's the kick. Gathered in at the 6. Tackled at the 35. This drive will start at the 35-yard line. 1st down, 10 to go. And he's taken down at the 48. Certainly not what we expected as we head to halftime. The score here in Chapel Hill, UNC 21, Virginia Tech, nothing. Virginia Tech will be kicking off to start the second half. Excellent kick. He's tackled at the 25. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. They'll start this drive at the 25-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. It's 2nd and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Passes in, and it's picked off by the safety. Brought down around the 47-yard line. A well-timed interception there.
Well, they're still down by a couple of scores, but the turnover certainly helps their chances. If they score on this drive, they're right back in the game.
First and 10. Ball on the 47. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. They'll bring him down at the 48. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 6. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. They'll knock him down for a loss. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or two.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. He drops back. Has a man, but he couldn't drag that foot. The halfback tried to make the grab inbounds, but he couldn't do it.
Well, his hands did their job, but his feet clocked out early.
He puts it away, and it's a great kick. He fields the punt at the 1. I don't know what he's thinking. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
As the quarterback, you just have to get that last play out of your head. All quarterbacks make mistakes, but the ones that don't repeat those mistakes are the really good ones.
A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Well, this corner isn't the biggest guy on the field, but he made a nice tackle there.
Yep, he helps out quite a bit on the run support. Nice play by the senior.
He's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space.
Decent pickup there for the quarterback. And Kirk, he had nothing open downfield.
That was good coverage by the defense, but they have to be aware of this quarterback's tendency to scramble around and pick up some yards.
He's tackled at the 20-yard line. Well, Kirk, he managed to get enough there to move the chains.
Yep, that's a great effort there by the running back to be able to get the ball upfield and pick up another valuable first down.
It's the tailback. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. 2nd down and 5. Ball on their own 25. They line up in the shotgun. He's going to try and scramble. Passes back across his body, but nobody there. He had a very small window he was trying to throw to on that one.
Yo, you called that a window? The defender had it shut pretty tight. That was a poor decision by the quarterback.
He's scrambling. Throws, and it's incomplete. And they got some pressure on him that time.
Yeah, and what that does is mess up the timing of the offense, causing the incompletion.
And this one is a beauty. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. The defense did a nice job shutting down the offense the last time they had the ball. They'll start this drive at the 45. Ace backfield. Drops back to pass. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. We've got a 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 43-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The quarterbacks had no problem running the ball today.
I'll say, in fact, that run just put him over 100 yards rushing.
Yeah, he's been a force all day. The defense hasn't been able to catch their breath for a second, and he's running all over the place.
He's on the run. And we got an injured player on the field. It's 1st and goal. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. They'll bring him down at the 2-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. It's 2nd down. Here they go, only 2 yards from pay dirt. Backup running back comes into the game now. Gives it to the back, touchdown. Not much trouble getting in on that one.
Yeah, the running back just ran right through the opening, almost like a truck driving down the highway. Watch out.
I think everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a run play, and the defense just couldn't stop it.
And he converts the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Decent kick. He's to the 20. Brought down at the 40. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
And, you know, we talk time and time again about how important turnovers are.
You know what they say? The team that commits the least amount of turnovers usually wins the game.
And they hit him in the backfield. It was the defensive lineman that got a hold of him there.
And when that kid gets a hold of you, then you usually go down.
And you're not going to break many tackles when this guy gets his hands on you.
The defensive back's moving in closer. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Gives it off. Brought down at the 45-yard line. What an athlete. Does this guy have some wheels or what?
He's the fastest player on the football field right now. You can't name another guy out there who can beat this kid in a race.
I would say one of those corners, but I don't think they could keep up with him either.
Hands it off. He's at the 40. To the 20. To the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. And what a carry for the fullback. He ran a lot of yards to make it in for the score.
Some good blocks early helped spring him, but he did the rest.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Virginia Tech is lining up to kick this one off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Brought down at the 31. And offense is back on the field after running the ball very well on their last drive.
This offensive line really opened up some big gaps for the running back last time.
And this defense needs to fill those holes. Otherwise, this offense will march it right down into the end zone again.
They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. They line up in the jumbo set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. And the halfback's got nowhere to go. It's 3rd and 4. Ball on the 38-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. He's going to try and scramble. Not a good throw, and this will be picked off. Has some daylight. The 10, and they finally make the stop at the 5-yard line. And they badly needed that interception.
It's sure going to help. If they can march down the field and score, watch out. We might have a game here.
First and goal from the 4. They're knocking on the door. 2 tight ends here. And they motion a guy to the left. Pitch is right. He's tackled at the 4-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
The safety read the run all the way there, Coach.
Yep, great job of anticipating the run and making the play on the ball by this senior.
They're just 1 quarter away. The score here in Chapel Hill, UNC 28, Virginia Tech 7. It's second down. So they line up on the 3-yard line going in. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. He's got it, touchdown. And so he found his receiver for the score.
And the closer you get to the end zone, the more difficult it becomes to throw the football because the field becomes much smaller to work with. But they did a very nice job there to come up with the touchdown.
And he adds the extra point. So with under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth, the score, North Carolina 28, Virginia Tech 14. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Virginia Tech lines up for the kickoff. He sends it downfield. Taken at the 5. Tackle at the 34-yard line. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
Watch out for this defense. They've shown they can take advantage of the smallest of mistakes.
He's got the corner. He's pushed out of bounds around the 37-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 37. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Fumble! And he has it on the corner. And that's going to give these guys a chance.
I'll tell you what, Kirk, they needed to force a turnover there, and that defense jumped on the football.
Now all they need to do is come up with some big plays and put some points on the board in a hurry.
They'll set up shop at the 43. It's 1st and 10. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Here's a throw, and it's almost picked. That could have been a big play for the defense.
Yeah, even though he had a good shot at picking it off, it's still a heck of a play to force the incomplete pass.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Catches it, and he's looking for more. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 43-yard line. Everybody was fooled on that one.
And that was a good job here by the quarterback. That could have play fake as a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, then whoosh, the ball is flying over their heads.
They'll bring him down at the 31. And what a run.
And here's a stat for you. This kid ran a 4.3 non-win aided 40. Now, that's fast.
Non-win aided? What are you talking about? I don't care if he had to win or not. This kid can fly.
Throws it to the fullback, and he's got it again. And the completion nets some very little yardage. Coach, what's up with that play?
I'll tell you, those defenders crashed in and got him in a hurry. No chance to get anything there.
It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 29. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They go with a run. Brought down at the 26-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 5 situation. Ball on the 26-yard line. This place is getting loud. They go with the run. There he goes. Good tackle there in space. A great stop there, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Before you start to blame the offensive line, really give this defense some credit. They just did a great job.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Swings it left. He's got his fullback.
Well, if there's one thing I learned in this game, it's to never count a team out. There's still enough time on this clock for these guys to come back and win this game.
I don't know how many more of those first downs are going to be able to convert, though, Kurt.
Here's the 8th play of the series. It's 1st down. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. Throws falling back and got his man. They complete the play-action pass for a pickup of 3.
They got it to the tight end on that play, but he did not get very far off the line of scrimmage.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Back to pass. Catches it. Big play, and it's 1st and goal. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown. And again, he hooks up with his favorite target for the touchdown.
Just look at the chemistry between the quarterback and receiver. That's the 2nd time they've connected for a touchdown today.
point. So under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the score is North Carolina 28, Virginia Tech 21. Virginia Tech is ready to kick it away. Kicks it away. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line. Well, fellas, what are you thinking this late in the game?
Here's what I think, Kirk. Keep the ball on the ground, but avoid turnovers.
Yeah, they do not want to give this ball back to the other team again because they've shown that they can get it into the end zone. So they need some first downs to preserve this lead.
That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 7. They'll work from the shotgun. Gets it. He's in space. He's taken down at the 47. A nice looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find a hot receiver.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. He's got the corner. Gains his way to the 33-yard line. And he busts a big one on this defense.
With his halfback is running the ball, I'd put a few more guys in the box there defensively to try to stop him.
And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Hand off, and he's met immediately. The lineman had a big push there to get in the backfield and bring him down.
Great penetration in the backfield. For such a big guy, this guy's got some really quick feet.
And once he gets moving, there's no stopping him. This guy is so big and strong that he's almost impossible to block with one guy.
And they make the stop at the 33. And he tried to run it.
Sometimes having a quarterback run with the ball can be effective if the defense isn't expecting it. But they were all over him on that play.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Scrambling around. And he hits him hard at the 50-yard line. And that'll be the 2nd time that he found the quarterback today.
This guy is all over the place, Brad. He's shown that he's a very, very good pass rusher.
This defensive end has really been a lightning rod from the edge of this defense. It seems like every time this quarterback drops back to pass, this defensive end is providing some kind of pressure.
Booming kick. This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback.
Well, the old kicker can stop warming up because it's 4-down football now.
You got that right, Coach. The defense did their job. Now it's the offense's turn to try to make this a ball game again.
He might have a chance. And he's tackled at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 8. They come out with 4 wide out. They're changing the play. The spike will stop the clock. It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. Fellas, the crowd is just going ballistic in support of their defense right here on 3rd and short. And they get enough for the 1st.
What's interesting about that short run on 3rd down is now they have the ability to go to play-action pass and stretch out this defense.
I was just going to say that, but don't be surprised if they don't go and go to the air right now.
Looks to pass. Going right, intercepted. Inside the 30, to the 10. He's all the way home, touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
They really took the pressure off themselves there. That was a great return for a touchdown, and it gives them some breathing room on defense.
Yeah, this offense has a lot of work to do now. They're really going to have to fight to get back in this ball game.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over a minute to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, North Carolina 35, Virginia Tech 21. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends it downfield. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 32. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
In the long run, this team will be all right as long as they can avoid those types of turnovers.
Yep, it's no coincidence that the teams that win the highest turnover margin are usually the teams at the top of the BCS standings year after year.
This drive will start at the 32-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Snags it complete out of bounds, though, and they're going to lose yardage. A 1-yard loss.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 31. Backup running back comes into the game now. Got him in the screenplay. They'll bring him down at the 32.
You know what? I don't see this as a bad call. This guy's in a category by himself when it comes to speed, and he'll take this thing all the way to next time with just a little blocker.
Coach, they got to execute better next time. This guy's a fast player, but it looks like they haven't spent enough time on this in practice. Half the guys on the offensive line look lost.
Looks to pass. And they sack him on fourth down. The defense stopped him.
That fourth down play was very important as far as the Big Mo is concerned. Now they have momentum on their side. Go for it.
First and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Takes it right. He can't get back to the line. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1. Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Back to throw. Here comes the pressure. That close to being intercepted. Interesting call right there, going with a pass play.
Well, sometimes you take a chance and throw it with everybody thinking run.
Yeah, but if you don't complete it, you play it into the defense's hands and stop the clock.
5 DBs on the field. They hand it off again, and he's level at the 28-yard line. Not much on that play, and they'll be short of the first.
I think the offense thought they'd be able to get past this defense, but they were wrong.
And the ball game's over, and our final score in this one, UNC 35, Virginia Tech 21. Kirk, any final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Virginia Tech probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
Well, folks, that's it for this edition of NCAA Football 09. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. And remember that if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.